legs don't work like they used to before. And I can't sweep you off of your feet.
Now sit me.
Just look in her eyes.
Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love?
Brad.
Will your eyes still smile from your cheek? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just the touch of a hand. Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day. And I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your hand on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud. Maybe we found love right where we are. When my hair's all but gone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name. When my hands don't play the strings the same way, I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul could never grow old, it's evergreen. Baby, you're star forever in my mind and memory. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. And maybe it's all part of a plan. Well, I'll just keep on making the same mistakes.
Can everyone please stand for our bride?
Understand, baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart.
Thank you, everybody. Please take your seats.
Maybe we found love right where we are.
My name's Annette Richards and I'm a marriage celebrant. I'm so excited to be here with you. I feel like I've been on a journey with these two. Good journey. We've come together in celebration of the joining of Sharmaine and Brad. There are many things to say about marriage. Much wisdom concerning the joining of two souls has come our way through all paths of belief and from many cultures. With each union, more knowledge is gained and more wisdom gathered. Though we're unable to give all this knowledge to these two who stand before us, we can hope to leave them with the knowledge of love and its strengths and the anticipation of the wisdom that comes with time. The law of life is love to all being. Without love, life is nothing. If we learn no more in life, let it be this. This is not the first cycle of their lives together. Rather than start new, this ceremony represents to Sharmaine and Brad a new season. Just as spring is a time of planting and summer a time of growth, this cycle represents the harvest of growth, maturity and abiding respect. Past success, failures, disappointments and joy simply nourish this harvest providing a rich and stable place from which to grow together as the cycle of life continues. A union such as this unites not only these two people, but brings together two halves of a circle. When a couple pledge their hearts to each other, they not only create a home and family of their own, they also carry with them the support, goodwill and hopes of all that care for them as individuals. This union is a confirmation to the families from which you come that they are worthy and that their contribution to your lives shall be continued in the home that you've created. In a close and personal way, your marriage is a unity of your two families. Now, I sat down with our couple and I asked them lots of questions about exactly what brought us here today. See, they're cringing. They remember what they said. Let me share just some of what they told me, the bits that I could. Sharmaine and Brad first met when Brad went to Sharmaine's house to visit his son, who at the time was living with Sharmaine and dating her daughter. That's weird in itself, hey? There was nothing between them at the time, although Brad did see a photo of Sharmaine on the fridge and thought how beautiful she was. Their third meeting was at the hospital visiting their newborn. And this is when sparks began a slow burning ignition. Brad remembers walking up the hill to the hospital behind Sharmaine with her backside right in front of him and thinking that hers was one of the best butts he'd seen in jeans. Now see, I'm sharing this. Imagine what I couldn't share. Sharmaine said that when Brad nursed his granddaughter for the first time and showed his emotions, she couldn't help thinking how refreshing it was for a man to show his feelings. Brad was so happy in that moment because he had a beautiful granddaughter and Sharmaine accepted him for the soft, emotional person that he is. From there, their friendship grew and over time became the love they have for each other today. At the time, neither of them was looking for a relationship and were just plodding along in their own lives. But as they plodded along, they literally fell in love right where they were, a line from the song that we've just played. And that song hit them both at the time it was happening. The song also says people fall in love in mysterious ways, and I don't think you can argue that starting to fall for each other while they were both visiting their first grandchild is just a little bit mysterious. They both said that had they met years ago, their relationship wouldn't be the same as it is today. In fact, it probably wouldn't have worked. Sharmaine said that Brad is everything she didn't realise she wanted in a man until she met and got to know Brad. To both of them, being married is the next natural step in their growing relationship, and they want to make the commitment of spending the rest of their lives together in front of you, their family and friends. They've chosen this spot to be married because it's in the same suburb that they first met, and it is really beautiful. You have to agree with that, hey? Might be a bit hot, sorry. I still can't stop the sun. These two love to do things together, like exploring new places, watching the Cowboys games and spending time with the family. They also enjoy two types of riding. Oh dear. One is on a bike and the other, well, I'm just leaving that to your imagination, because I'm not saying. One of their fondest memories of their time together so far is the week-long cruise they took exploring the South Pacific. Brad described Sharmaine as having a strong will to understand him and said she's loyal, determined to reach her goals, has strong communication skills and great family values. While she admits she can be a little fiery, no, must be the red hair, Brad's laid-back attitude somehow manages to tame the fire, and she feels a desire for self-improvement and to reach the goals she set for herself. Sharmaine described her love for Brad's easygoing persona and said his morals, family values, sense of adventure and the fact that he believes in equality are all appealing traits. She particularly loves his compassion and his empathy and said that basically he's just an awesome human being who suits her to a T. She also said that at times he can be funny. Today's not one of those days, let me tell you. She does have trouble getting his jokes sometimes and is different. He's different, but in a good way. It's Sharmaine's understanding and forgiving nature, along with the fact that she accepts Brad for who he is without trying to change anything, that he finds particularly appealing. She never shuts down on him and always keeps the communication lines open, which is new for Brad and something he's still adjusting to. Together, they want to support one another, always show respect, love and care for each other, and forge ahead to achieve their mutual goals. Now, I have to tell you about the proposal. Brad, with the help from the kids, had planned a proposal for months. Months. It was on Christmas Day 2019 at Sharmaine's daughter's house. Well, the time had come and Brad got down on one knee to propose. Sharmaine's kids jumped right in with some advice for their mum, while Brad was still on one knee. Don't say yes because you think everybody wants you to. Follow your heart, Mum. They were among the wise words spoken by the children. Well, Sharmaine was torn until her dog Princess helped with her decision. She, yes, jumped up on their hands and made the decision for her, which of course was yes, or we wouldn't be here today. Brad said he felt like he was waiting for an answer for quite a few minutes. Yeah, with all the little bits inside. The relationship seems to be all about signs. First it was Brad's son having a baby with Sharmaine's daughter. Then it was the dog jumping on their hands to help Sharmaine decide whether to accept the proposal. And there's one more big one that I'll share with you shortly, so stay tuned. Got to stay listening. And what are their hopes for the future? Well, they want to continue to enjoy each other's company, keep learning, growing and loving more as they age, and to have as many happy, healthy years as possible with each other and with their families. And on behalf of everyone here, I hope all your wishes come true. Now, I have a very strange moment, this is the other thing, that I have to share with you. And it's the last of the signs that I mentioned. It dumbfounded me. Now, I sat down with Sharmaine and Brad to talk about their ceremony, as I said. They decided that they each wanted to read a secret poem to the other, which summed up their feelings. Now, I have a book that I lend couples. Let me just show you it. It's this. Pretty thick, right? So, I lent them that book. And it probably has about 100 different poems in it, and Bible verses, all of which they read. Now, Brad secretly showed me his poem that he wanted to read to Sharmaine. And then Sharmaine showed me hers, secretly. I sat there dumbfounded and didn't know what to say, because out of all their options, they'd both chosen the same one. Now, I thought, do I tell them? Should they surprise each other on the day? I didn't know what to do. So in the end, I decided to tell them, which in hindsight would have been so much better to have shared with you all on the day, all today instead, because their reactions were pretty priceless. So now they're going to take turns reading the poem that they've chosen, and yes, it must be another sign. I'm going to give you those. I'm going to grab the mic. Just hold it close.
I promise to give you the best of myself and to ask of you no more than you can give.
I promise to respect you as your own person and to realise that your interests, desires and needs are no less important than my own.
I promise to share with you my time and my attention and to bring joy, strength and imagination to our relationship.
I promise to keep myself open to you, to let you see through the window of my world into my innermost fears and feelings, secrets and dreams.
I promise to grow along with you, to be willing to face changes in order to keep our relationship alive and exciting.
I promise to love you in good times and bad, with all I have to give and all I feel inside, in the only way I know how, completely and forever.
You want tissue? Let me take these off you. I'll get you a tissue. Oh. I can't bend that far. You go. Oh, I needed a man. Thank you. Pretty special words, really, aren't they? Can you believe that they both picked the same thing? Like, it is really lovely, but you can believe it. Everyone else believe that they picked the same thing? Yeah, you can. There you go. I was just like, I don't know what to say to you two. Now, for one of the legal parts of the ceremony, I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you're joined in marriage, in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I'm to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. Now, I have questions for you. Brad, will you treat Sharmaine with respect, gentleness and kindness as your marriage deserves? Do you happily make the decision to share your lives, to fulfill dreams, embrace adventures and create memories together? Will you support her in life and friendship with honesty and sincerity? And will you close all cupboard doors so you no longer drive Sharmaine batty?
I do.
They're witnesses here. That's it. No more open doors. Okay, Sharmaine, will you treat Brad with respect, gentleness and kindness as your marriage deserves? Do you happily make the decision to share your lives, to fulfill dreams, embrace adventures and create memories together? Will you support him in life and friendship with honesty and sincerity? And will you make extra effort to laugh at Brad's jokes, even the ones that normally make you roll your eyes?
I do.
See, you're all witnesses, you'll have to watch. And that brings us to the all-important vows. Now, Sharmaine and Brad have kept their vows secret from each other, so along with you, they'll be hearing them for the first time. I think tears are a definite possibility. What do you think? That's yours? This is yours? I'm out of here.
I call upon everyone here to witness that I, Bradley, take you, Sharmaine, to be my lawful wedded wife. I pledge you my love. I promise to trust you, to tell you the truth, and treat you gently and with respect, in my thoughts, words, and actions, whether or not you are present. Sharmaine, today we make a commitment to one another. I want you to know that you are a precious gift and that you bring so much joy into my life. I know there is a special bond between us, and I promise to keep it alive always. I promise to be your confidant, your best friend, and to share in your hopes and dreams. With this vow, we face new responsibilities together. I will be trustworthy as your husband and will love you in all circumstances.
Oh, that was so nice. Thank you. Okay, over to you. Thank you. Right. Doesn't matter. It's the feels. It's the feels.
I call upon everyone here today to witness that I, Sharmaine, take you, Bradley, to be my lawful wedded husband, my friend and my lover. I choose you above all others to share my life with me. I love you I love you for yourself, and I want you to become all that you can be. I love and respect you all the days of my life. I cherish you, respect you, and adore you. I love the way you've grown since we've met, in confidence, in love, in freedom. I will be with you until the world blows up.
Very nice ad-libbing there. That was really good. See, she didn't like it that hers was shorter, so she added more to it. Well done. No. Oh, it's very good. Oh, hang on, I need that. So, a wedding ring. It's a valued and treasured possession. It's a circle that has no beginning and has no end. Let the seamless circle of your rings become the symbol of your endless love and the knowing of the love and hope and pledge of support from everyone here today. Now Stan, I believe you have the rings. Can we have Sharmaine's ring, please? Just take it out. Yep. Perfect. And can you put that onto Sharmaine's finger, please? And can you repeat after me? I'm just finding where it is. Okay. Just tilt your hand that way a little bit, so you can get a photo. Okay. This ring is my gift.
This ring is my gift.
And promise of love.
And promise of love.
Trust and pride.
Trust and pride.
That you are my wife.
That you are my wife.
Take it and wear it always.
Take it and wear it always.
As a symbol.
As a symbol.
Of all that we share.
Of all that we share.
Thank you. Oh. Can we have the other ring, please? Now, Sharmaine, can you put that onto Brad's finger, please? Yep. And can you, oh, that's a nice ring. And can you repeat after me? Oh, you right? Yeah. This ring is my gift and promise of love.
This ring is my gift and promise of love.
Trust and pride.
Trust and pride.
That you are my husband.
That you are my husband.
Take it and wear it always.
Take it and wear it always.
As a symbol.
As a symbol.
Of all that we share.
Of all that we share.
Well, family and friends, Sharmaine and Brad have declared before all of us that they'll live together in marriage. They've symbolised it by their vows and their exchange of rings. Only two hearts pledged to love for life can truly join together. On your behalf, I now pronounce them husband and wife. Brad, time for that first kiss as husband and wife. I don't know, I think that particular colour suits you, Brad. It's quite nice. It's just a weird shape. Now that we've joined Sharmaine and Brad together as husband and wife, we're going to go and sign some papers to make it legal. Shani and Stan, would you join us as witnesses? Now, while we're signing, Michelle and James will be handing out the bubbles for you to use at the end of our ceremony, assisted by Kaylee, who will be collecting your crystals. I hope that you filled them with lots of love and good thoughts. Please stay where you are and enjoy some music that Sharmaine and Brad have chosen especially for this moment. We won't be long. Sharmaine and Brad, may your home continue to ring with the love and joy of today's celebration and be a place of happiness for all who come. May your friendship and love deepen and grow through all that life has to offer you. On behalf of everyone here, I extend to you our good wishes, our friendship and our love in support of the commitment that you've made to each other. I'd now like to introduce you to the newly married couple. Got the bubbles now? Up high. Please stand and join me in congratulating, for the very first time, the new Mr. and Mrs.